soon as humanly possible. I'm all for it, for both deals. Eric Gordon, sure, come on down, and especially P.J. Tucker. As I talked about yesterday on the show, you get P.J. Tucker in this line. Imagine taking P.J. Tucker and imagine taking Matisse Thybulle. You take Thybulle out, he's gone, and you put in P.J. Tucker. You want to talk about defense? You want to talk about a hard-nosed player? You want to talk about a guy that Philadelphia can get behind? I'm all for that deal. The Sixers are looking. Daryl Morey is looking to free up some cap space by putting Matisse Thybulle in a deal with the 23rd overall pick and trying to free up some space there. Credit to him. It's what I've been wanting them to do all along. As long as they are adding talent that is ready to play right now and not taking somebody that they're going to take years to groom and not be able to help out Joel Embiid right now, not being able to help out Tyrese Maxey or James Harden, trying to advance past the second round of the playoffs, I'm all for just adding somebody who is ready to play. The idea of P.J. Tucker in your starting lineup is a very good idea to me. The idea of adding Eric Gordon to come off your bench is a very good idea. I even realized that Gordon shot over 41% from beyond the arc last year. I would love to see him be able to do that by coming off the bench for the 76ers this year. Now, Keith Pompey takes this story and pushes it a little bit further. In today's Inquirer, you'll see that Keith Pompey is reporting the Sixers, according to multiple sources, are interested in they're offering P.J. Tucker a 3-year, $30 million deal. Now, what did I tell you yesterday? Yesterday, I said that P.J. Tucker opting out of that $7 million deal is an obvious hint that he is looking to make a couple more bucks. I didn't think that he would choose the Philadelphia 76ers. Maybe Daryl Morey, with his time working with him in Houston, knows how to sweet talk P.J. Tucker just a little bit. Maybe P.J. Tucker looks at Joel Embiid. Maybe he looks at James Harden. Maybe he looks at Tyrese Maxey, and obviously Daryl Morey as well, and says, these guys are going somewhere. Let me jump on this train right now and see where it'll take me. Still has the opportunity to win another championship like he did with the Milwaukee Bucks, and has an opportunity to be a big contributor and loved in the city of Philadelphia. If he's not what you want in a player, I don't know what you want in a player. Outside of going and getting somebody who's just going to make it rain threes throughout an entire game, I don't know what else you would want on this team other than a hard-nosed defensive player that you know every single night is going to bring it, especially on the defensive end of the court. Every night he's going to give you his max effort. I would love to have that. P.J. Tucker, 37 years old, and still looking to crack some heads in the game of basketball. I think he would be great for the city of Philadelphia. More importantly, I think he'd be great for the Philadelphia 76ers. And as I highlighted for you, Kyle Neubeck, a Philly Voice, just yesterday, had pointed, or 2 days ago rather, had pointed out how much Joel Embiid loves the game of P.J. Tucker by saying he does all the little things very, very well. And if you want a guy that's going to hustle every single night, if you want a guy that's going to bring it every single night, P.J. Tucker's the guy you want. This is what Joel Embiid was alluding to months ago when he was talking about P.J. Tucker and what he's able to bring to the table as a member of the Miami Heat. What he was able to bring to the table as a member of the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks needed him against the Brooklyn Nets in that series. They needed him to be all in the face of Kevin Durant in that series. And that's exactly what he can do for the Sixers. It's what he went on to do for the Miami Heat. It's what he'll be able to do for the 76ers. And something tells me that Daryl Morey is going to get this done. Taking a step further, Adrian Wojnarowski on ESPN yesterday. It's draft week, so things are all spicy meatballs right now in the NBA. Adrian Wojnarowski on ESPN yesterday was talking about Daryl Morey and how aggressive he has been around the NBA draft and what he's done with the 23rd overall pick as far as shopping it goes. And Woj on ESPN yesterday said that if you're a general manager in the NBA and you have not gotten a call from Daryl Morey involving the 23rd overall pick, then you probably have your phone turned off. Or perhaps you live in a cave. The live in a cave part was me. But you get what I'm saying. Morey is being very aggressive. So, what does it all mean? Well, also adding the idea of getting Eric Gordon. I know the obvious jokes are out there about possibly having another version of the Houston Rockets, just maybe the Houston Rockets of Daryl Morey's time with James Harden, Eric Gordon, and also with P.J. Tucker, that is now the retirement community for those Houston Rockets teams of the late 2010s. All right? I'm not so sure that's the way it's going to go. Because what it feels like more so than anything is you're taking that team and you're throwing Tyrese Maxey on it and you're throwing Joel Embiid on it. Those two players, by taking a step further with Eric Gordon, with PJ Tucker, with James Harden, that's probably a bit of a better basketball team. I'm going to go ahead and assume that, regardless of them being a couple of years older. I love the idea of the two guys that the Sixers are tied to right now and adding them to the bunch. I think it's going to be